What the hell? Why would you start all the way over there, bro? Come on, man. Ay, ay, ay. YouTube, y'all be seeing stuff that the podcast never knows happens, bro, because I deleted all at the beginning of the podcast. Just because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all watching video. Y'all can see that it's actually video. But the podcast, they get on there and be like, what the hell is this? So I have to delete the stuff that's wrong with the damn podcast after I start the video. You get what I'm saying, bro. It's the editing process. It's ugly. It's ugly. This thing started recording at like 25 minutes into a file because this is take 6 of this episode. Take 6. But we here now. Welcome everybody to the KTJ podcast. I'm your boy KTJ, obviously, because I'm the only one sitting here. I have not created an intro yet. I'm sorry, YouTube, and I'm sorry, podcast listeners. But I will get to it. I promise. Probably this weekend sometime I'll jump on my other computer and make an intro for both. Because the intro's got to be different, man. We got 3 topics in each episode that we do on this podcast, I've decided. That's the format that I'm sticking with. However long the podcast will be, I don't know. It's just going to be however long I feel like talking about stuff. And we're always going to keep the same format as far as the kinds of topics. And what I mean by that is the first topic will always be a serious topic. The second topic will be lighthearted. And the third topic will always be the conspiracy topic. So in today's episode, we're going to start off with the serious topic, which is 710 indigenous people, mostly girls, were reported missing over the past decade in Wyoming. I only want to say a couple things about this, and then I'm going to walk away from it because it really does hit me in my feels because I am part indigenous. I guess if you want to say indigenous, I like to say native personally. I'm Choctaw, or Chata for those who speak the language. So 710 indigenous people, man, mostly girls. This is 85%. 85%. Are kids. I think that was a number. Yeah. 85% are kids, 57% female kids. Or not female kids, female. And I won't say women. I don't know what's acceptable. What's acceptable? Can you call a kid a woman? Because this is a mix of kids and women, like adults. So I don't know if you call, like, y'all let me know in the comments if you know for sure how that goes. Because I don't want to be disrespectful to women. So 57% were women. Let's just say that. 85% were kids. From 2011 to 2020. This is coming from insider.com. And I've known about this story for a very long time, several years. It's just now coming to the light because a woman named Gabby Petito went missing in Wyoming on a trip with her boyfriend / fiance, who ended up killing her. So she was missing, and they found her strangled to death. He killed her. I think he's dead now. Don't care how he died. Hope he's burning wherever he is. I hope that his balls get fed to him every single day. And he has to eat it. He's forced to. The only food he gets, wherever the hell he's burning. She was 22 years old. She was white. She was not indigenous. And her story is what helps propel the story about indigenous people missing in Wyoming. Propelled it to national news. Social media went crazy over it. This was last year. And yeah, her death was not in vain. At least we can say that. It's sad as hell, but it was not in vain because it's going to help a lot of people going forward to get the attention that they need to be found and hopefully still alive when they get found, you know. But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention if y'all didn't know about this, because I feel it's important that everybody is aware of what's going on with the indigenous people of the country. This is not just Wyoming. This is a thing that's happening in a lot of states. Washington, Wyoming, Montana, you name it. you name it. If the reservations are not one of those wealthier reservations, which the Choctaw, my people are living on well, it's not even really a reservation, bro. Like, it's just land, really. But my tribe that I'm not a part of, legally, I'm not a part of, they are one of the wealthiest in the nation. So they don't really have this problem too much. There's somebody missing from everywhere, bro. Like, so I'm not going to say there's nobody missing from there. But I think it's the tribes that don't have the most money. You know what I mean? They're not the most recognizable tribes in the nation, like the Choctaw, the Cherokee, the Chickasaw, the Show, the like Aztec. You know what I'm saying? You got one of them super recognizable names, and don't come at me for Aztec. I know what I just said. I know what I just said. I was just trying to make a point of recognizable names. Like black, white, Indian. You know what I mean? Like, the names aren't recognizable. You can't pronounce them. You can't spell them. Those type of tribes are not getting the recognition that they need, and it's not fair. I'm not going any more into it because, like I said, it's going to punch me in the feels. I might even start crying. I'm not going there today. So, our lighthearted topic is a military veteran won a $4 million lottery prize using the numbers from a goddamn fortune cookie. My boy had Chinese food, got a fortune cookie, opened that bad boy up, cracked it open, pulled out the little fortune, said, forget this fortune. Turned it over, saw the lucky numbers on the back or on the bottom of it. If it was Panda Express, I think they put them on the bottom. And then he plugged it into the online lottery in whatever state he lives in, and boom, rich. He got the email that said, you won $4 million. He ended up taking home $2.8 million after taxes. Almost $3 million. Fortune cookie numbers. I be dead gum, bro. Almost $3 million from fortune cookie numbers. I'm about to start playing the lottery every week, online, every week. I'm playing the lottery. From going forward, I am saving a lottery budget. I'm playing the lottery nonstop. I'm going to hit some money. Something's going to come in my pocket. I'm telling you right now. That did not sound right. That did not sound. Something's going to come in my pocket. If the lottery comes in my pocket, bro, I'll take it. Because the lottery ain't coming nothing but that greenery. In the pocket, please. So, yeah, man. You get them lucky numbers on that fortune cookie, plug it in there, bro. The chances of you doing that, though, it ain't even worth it, to be honest. You'll spend more in fortune cookies, most likely, than you would get in monetary prize from the lottery. If you did that until you got it, because that's how the randomness and the possibility of it is. Like, it's just, you're never gonna do it. This dude was 1 in 15,000 billion trillion chances of getting that to hit, bro. Like, just a random fortune cookie. That makes no sense to me. But I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm jealous, but at the same time, he's a military veteran. Do your thing, homie. Do your thing. I respect veterans. My dad is a veteran. My granddad was a veteran. My uncles. I'm from a military family. I just couldn't go because my body can't handle the pressure of running on my knees very long. My knees are crap. And I have a bum ankle and another bum ankle. I broke one and tore a ligament in the other. And my knees, I have tendinitis in both of them. I have spinal bifida in the back. I'm jacked up. Can't be in the military. So, because I tried and they wouldn't let me. Medically, I was not cleared. That's how bad it is. If the military say nah to you, bro, because of something messed up on your body, that's when you know your body messed up. In addition to having asthma, which they said it was cool to have asthma. They were just like, yeah, bring an inhaler. I didn't have one. But they were like, bring an inhaler. Shit, you cool. The knee problem was a bad thing. The back was the worst thing. That was the thing that they were like, nah to, the back. Because they asked me, like, does anybody have medical history problems? Like, yeah. And then they were like, okay, let me see your back. They examined me, and they were like, nah, fam. I think a child just fell. Well, anywho, not my kids. Okay. So, moving on. Actually, before we move on, let me know in the comment section what you would do with $2.8 million. What would you do with $2.8 million? Me personally, I feel like I'm going to go buy a house, first of all. 5, maybe 6 bedrooms. Bathroom attached to each bedroom, and then just one central bathroom. The one central bathroom will not have a shower in it. It just got a toilet, a sink, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? The shower, it would be a shower in each bathroom in the house, just not that bathroom, the central bathroom, which will probably be like off the kitchen. Very wide space for the kitchen, because my wife wanted a wide space with an island in the middle. That's what she wants for a kitchen. Let's see. Have a pool. We would have a pool in the house. Well, probably not in the house, but like, you know, one of those, the deck with the pool in it. That's probably where we had a pool at. Then, let's see, what else? Big enough yard for sure. And we have, like a barbecue pit in the back. Like, well, not a barbecue pit, but like a fire pit, I guess. Because I want to do like bonfires. We just chilling, roasting a little, you know what I'm saying, s'mores and whatnot over the fire. Now, you're going to be like, bro, you done spent all the money already. It's only 2.8. It's $2.8 after taxes, bro. $2.8 million after taxes, bro. You won't have enough to do all this. Yes, I do, because I'm moving to Mississippi. If me and my wife hit 2.8 million in lottery, we going to Mississippi. We gonna just go buy a plot of land and get the house built. We're not gonna, no. Where we live right now, 2.8 million gone if we do what I just said. Like, that's it. It's gonna cost all that. That's gone. But if we take it to Mississippi, we get the house built. We still gonna have plenty. We still gonna have over 2 million left after all that. So that's what we would do. And then we just figure out the rest from there. But the first thing is house and land, bro. Secure them both. And then from there, we set, bro. We set. Also, I think a lot of people would say, I want to travel, blah, blah, blah. The more I think about it, bro, there's only a few places I want to travel to. And I mean, out of country wise. In the country, there's a lot of places I want to go. But outside of the U.S., there ain't that many places I want to visit. I want to go to France. Like, I put specifically Paris, obviously. I want to go to France. I want to go, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I would like to go see some, like, Viking stuff. You know, I want to go see what it looks like some of the stuff they left behind, statues and stuff like that. I would love to go see that stuff. Because I'm kind of fascinated with Viking stuff. Ever since I found out that I got a little bit of Viking blood, I was like, oh, yeah, bro, I want to go see that. I want to go see some of that stuff. I'm fascinated now. I watched the show Vikings. I just finished it 2 days ago. I'm fascinated, bro. I'm kind of obsessed with the topic right now. I would like to go, like, just outside the country. I would like to go probably, for sure, to Canada. I know y'all probably looking at me like, bro, this the U.S. You want to go to Canada? Yes. Yes. I don't know what it is, bro, but I want to go to Canada so bad. I want to go see what's going on up in Canada. I want to see a moose. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to Canada. Life up there kind of fascinates me because I don't know how people really live up there. And I don't know what the wilderness looks like. And I feel like I feel like there's a lot of untapped wilderness in Canada that I would just love to see, bro. I would love to see it. I'm not talking about the cities like Toronto and Quebec and, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like the real Canada, the wilderness and stuff. I do want to go to Mexico. I want to meet my wife's family because she's Latina. She's Afro-Latina. We just found that out. We just realized that, I should say, like last week, 2 weeks ago. She's Afro-Latina, which means she has black in her bloodline, but she's Latina though. I would like to go there and meet some of her family that I can't speak to yet, but I'm working on it. I'm learning Spanish through an app that I'm not going to talk about because I'm not sponsored. And I'm doing wonders with it right now, to be honest. I'm learning a lot, bro. It's coming really easily right now. Because I'm putting a lot of focus into it too. But like, as far as outside of the country, that's pretty much it. Like, I kind of want to go to the UK, but I don't know what I would go see in the UK. I don't want to go to Australia because I'm not scared of spiders at all. But a couple people that I spoke to that's been there, they were like, when you get to Australia, if you ain't looking for spiders, there's going to be a spider in your stuff. And there are some spiders that can kill you easily. And I was like, I don't be looking for spiders just naturally, bro. Like, I see a spider in my house, I ain't gonna kill it unless it's like bothering my wife or like really in the way, invading my space. If it's up in the corner or something, or on the floor in the corner, and my wife hasn't seen it, it's not doing anybody any harm, anything like that, I don't mess with them. Cause I'm like, go ahead, brother. Go ahead and eat your little bugs, whatever. Keep them out of my face, cause I hate flies. Flies are my problem. I hate flies, so I like spiders. But a spider that can kill me easily, if it's a black widow in my house, I'm stomping the thing out. If I see a brown recluse in my house, I'm stomping that thing out, bro. Like, I'm not finna sit. I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? And in Australia, there's a lot of stuff that can kill you down there, bro. Like, people love to talk about the Outback. I ain't trying to go to the Outback. If I go to Australia, I'm going to Sydney. I'm going to the city, and I'm gonna go see the thing in Sydney. That's it. And I'm going back home, bro. That's why I'm like, I don't really care to go to Australia. What's in Australia, bro? Hugh Jackman? I mean, I see him in the movies, you know what I'm saying? I can see him here in America. If I go watch a Broadway play or something, which I would do if I was rich. Yeah, man. Outside the country, it ain't really that interesting to me, bro. Just a few places. It's mostly the places where I get to go see like wilderness, like the forest type wilderness, not like the Outback. The Outback just scares me. The Outback scares me as much as being out in the open ocean, bro. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. Same thing with a safari. No, thank you. I don't want to go do that. That scares me, bro. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not trying to be on a safari riding a little Jeep, you know what I'm saying, and a lion come out of nowhere and ram the damn Jeep and we all dead, bro. I'm cool, dog. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to be riding around in a Jeep in a safari and an anaconda laying across a little path that we driving down and we can't get around it, bro. And it's just a giant snake just laying there. I'm deathly terrified of snakes. That's my phobia. Snakes and heights. I don't do either. Keep them away from me, bro. I don't mess with them. So in talks of what we would do with our money, you know what I'm saying, I'm staying in America for the most part. And I'm going to do everything that I want to do in America for the most part. I would have to go see some Viking stuff. I've always kind of been fascinated by that kind of stuff. I would love, honestly, to go to Mexico and then go to like the ruins of like the Aztecs and stuff like that. The ruins of the Aztecs. Are there still Aztecs, bro? Am I stupid? I feel like I'm dumb. I feel like I'm dumb. Hold on. Okay, I'm not stupid. The Aztecs as we think of Aztecs, they are gone. But there are still Aztec people. You know what I mean? But what I was talking about was like the society of Aztecs, Mesoamerican culture and stuff like that. Because I'm Native American, everything Native American fascinates me. Everything Native American fascinates the hell out of me. And I would love to go see the Aztecs, the Mayans, like all that stuff. I want to go see the ruins. You know what I'm saying? I would love to go see all that stuff. I want to go see ruins, I guess. I guess that's my thing. Like it saddens me to know that they are ruins and they're not like still thriving. But I would love to go see it, man. I want to go see those cultures and like be close to the energy that those places have. I would love to be a part of that. And also, I am also Black, so I would love to go to Egypt and see the pyramids, the Sphinx. I have mad theories about the Sphinx. I would love to go over there and see a lot of stuff, man. But outside of Egypt and Africa, miss me with all that. Nah, bruh. I ain't going nowhere else. I go to Africa, I'm going to Egypt, that's it. I ain't leaving Egypt. That's it. I'm going to Egypt to see the stuff, and that's it. I'm be in the hotel after that. You want me to do anything else? Sorry, not happening. I ain't coming out the hotel. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, bro. Forget about it. I'm going back home. I'm just not gonna do it. I also would like to go to Italy. And to be honest, I want to buy some real estate in Italy. I think, and personally, I think I'm gonna buy real estate in Italy, regardless of if I get rich or not, eventually, because I love the way Italy looks, bro. Like, it just looks so. I'm trying to think of the word, and I don't know if I have the word to describe it, but it's just something about it that just gives me good vibes. Like, something about it just gives me good vibes. And I don't think I would be welcome in every part of Italy, but I don't know. I have never studied Italy. I've never studied Italy or Italian culture at all. So I wouldn't know if I would be accepted in Italy. I don't know. But I would love, my wife actually wants to go too. So we would love to just be able to go there and have a place where we can go and say, this is our home. We live here. You know what I'm saying? And I know that there was a program there last year or 2 years ago, something like that, where you could actually buy a house for like $1. And you could do that as long as you could prove that you had the funds to fix the house up. Because they were like dilapidated. So you would have to put $1 to buy the house, right? And then you would have to prove that you have the funds to fix it. Otherwise, they're not going to sell it to you, because that's the point. They're trying to build it back up to be livable and stuff like that. So I would love to get involved with that when I get the funds to actually be like, yeah, man, I'm going to build this up. But right now, we're saving our funds for a house here. So we can't be just put $1 down and prove we have the funds and fix up a house over there, because I think you have to do it in like a year. We wouldn't be able to do it in a year right now. Give me a few years, though. I might do that still. Look out, Italy. Your boy might be coming, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be spending our winters over. Well, how is winter in Italy? I'm going to have to look that up. Diet Coke, nectar of the gods. Actually, it's not the nectar of the gods. It's very unhealthy. Putting tar in your body. But 0 calories, and I'm on a low-calorie lifestyle. Calories in, calories out. Got to lose the rest of this weight somehow. And I can't work out right now because my ankle's busted. It's not really that busted anymore. I've gone 3 days now with minimal pain. So I'm almost ready to get my ass in the gym again. All right, so let me know what you would do with your money. 2.8 million. 2.8 million. I want to know details. I just gave you a bunch of details. I want to know details in the comment section. What would you do with your $2.8 million? All right. So going into the conspiracy, we're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but it is pretty deep. CLONES, if you've never heard of it, was a company that was working on cloning animals and people. As far as I know, it really did exist. early 2000s. They announced that they cloned their first boy January 23rd, 2003. However, before they cloned their first boy, they had already cloned 2 girls. And these are humans, by the way, not monkeys, not sheep, no, humans. Yeah, so cloning was banned in like 8 states or something like that. They weren't in any of them, as far as I know. But if you look deeper into the story, you start to see that they are, that a lot of people started to say they were a hoax. Because when they announced this, people were starting to ask them, where's the proof? Give us the proof that you cloned these kids. So the story behind cloning the first boy was that there was I think 2-year-old child that died from a disease, I want to say. This is from memory. 2-year-old child that died from disease, I think. The DNA of the child was taken, some DNA was taken from the child and implanted into another woman, and she gave birth to the cloned boy. So this is not cloning as we think of it from like movies and stuff like that. This is cloning like, we used your DNA, even though your sperm doesn't produce the DNA to make this child. We took your DNA and created another person from it. So so you don't have sperm, but you have the DNA, and the DNA is created another child. And that's the cloning that we're doing here. So it's not your traditional thought when it comes to cloning, but it's still cloning in a way. But here's my thing about this. Everybody started saying it was a hoax because they couldn't prove it. They could, but they didn't prove it. They weren't showing the proof. They didn't tell them who the cloned kids were. They didn't show them like video, I guess. They didn't show them this or that, the third. So you don't know if the cloning process was even done and it was real. But how do you tell a company you didn't clone this person when there's video evidence, there's physical, like you could walk up and see physical evidence of cloned animals, right? A human is just an animal, bro. And if we can clone sheep, monkeys, dogs, cats, rats, birds, you know what I'm saying? We can clone these animals. Humans can also be cloned. I don't care what anybody says. Humans can also be cloned. Because we're animals. Yeah, we're complex in the brain. But if you clone them the way that they explain it, it's very doable, bruh. The child might not even come out looking the same, but it's a clone. They're just not identical. Same DNA, just not identical. And like, how would you go about saying that you can't clone a human if you can clone a sheep? You can clone a monkey, dog, cat, whatever. You can clone these animals. They all have complex brains. They have hearts, stomach, lungs. They got all the stuff that we got, but we just have a more complicated brain. It's not like you sitting down, drawing up blueprints to a brain, creating the brain, manipulating it, mashing it up with some putty, shaping it. You're not doing that, bro. All you doing is taking the DNA of a person and putting it in another person and making a clone. So think about this. Think about this. And this is not coming from a scientific brain. This is coming from a writer's brain. So, you know, everything in my mind is like, I love science fiction. So work with me here. So think about this. You take the DNA from a person, right? And you want to make a clone. So you put it in a test tube or whatever you use in a lab. You take an embryo from the person's DNA mom, like The person who gave the DNA, their mom. So you take the embryo, like not the embryo, stupid, not the embryo, the egg from that person's mom. So say like this can of Diet Coke is the person they taking the DNA from. This mouse is the Coke's mom, right? So say they take the DNA, take the egg from the mama. They put the DNA in the egg from the mama. What is the person gonna look like when that clone is brought into the world? What is the person gonna look like? Because that's not sperm. That's not sperm. So that's not a child between the two of them. That's a DNA. That's DNA mixed with DNA. That's all it is. So that's mama's DNA. That's child's DNA. Put it together in a test tube. You're not putting it inside of mom. You put it in a test tube. You're growing this baby in a thing, incubator or whatever. And this baby's coming to form. Don't this baby come out looking like the can, bro? The child? How not? It was the mom. It was the child. It's the same DNA. Most of the it's not gonna be 100% because the dad wasn't involved. But the dad's DNA is in the child already. Dad's DNA is mixed in with the child already. Mama's DNA, like this baby gonna come out looking exactly like the damn can, bro. Because I ain't throw it away yesterday. Gonna come out looking exactly the same, bro. They gonna be the same. That's a clone. And they gonna look, if they don't look identical, they gonna look damn near identical. You probably won't be able to tell the difference. That's all I'm saying. So, and that's not from a scientific brain. That's from a writer's brain, bro. That's it ain't true at all. Like, I know just from a little bit of science, I understand that wouldn't work like that. But just coming at it outside of the box, you know what I'm saying? You would think you could get there. You could get to an actual clone, you know what I'm saying? Where it's the same, damn near the same person, but clean slate in the brain. So here's the thing. Here's something I want to ask y'all. And you know what? Let me ask y'all at the end. So CLONES, and ignore all that shit I just said about the can and the mouse because my brain was trying to go somewhere and I don't think it made it. This is the 6th take of this podcast episode, so relax, all right? Calm down. Stay here with me. I'm going into the rest of the story. So everybody started saying CLONES was a hoax, blah, 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 blah. What government do y'all know of would let them keep publicly announcing that they're cloning? And on top of that, what company that is successful in cloning would continue to announce it publicly? Third, what company that's trying to advance their technique of cloning to the point where your cloning process is the clones that we think of when we hear clone? What company is going to be successful at that and announce it without thinking the government's coming to kill them all and take their data? What company is gonna do that and just be cool with it? Because personally, if I was running that company, I would shut the hell up and be a black site. Ain't nobody gonna know nothing. Ain't nobody gonna know nothing unless we forced to tell. And even then, you might get a lie. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not telling you nothing. I ain't telling you nothing. So what happened to CLONES, bro? Do y'all remember the dude named Kid Boo? Rapper, air quotes. This dude said he was cloned. He said he was a clone. I don't respect him at all, so I don't really believe him. Think he crazy, honestly. But his name is Marquez Santiago. known as Kid Buu. He's a rapper and singer based in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He claimed he was a second-generation clone created by the Bahamian company CLONES. So basically why I brought him up, not just because of CLONES. The reason why I brought him up is because regardless of what you think about him, he's a piece of trash, by the way. He's guilty of child abuse. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. But regardless of what you think about, oh God, bro, what the the government trying to get me, bro. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. The government trying to get me. I'm sorry. Ooh, they trying to get me. They tried to shut my podcast down. That's crazy. But basically, that was a jump scare. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm not editing it out either. Y'all gonna endure it. So basically, he piece of crap. But the government said, but what if the government said, shut your ass up? Here, you can continue to be successful. You can continue to have good money, even though you suck at everything in life. As long as you shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut your punk ass up. This dude's still rich-ish. His net worth right now is $300K. That's not rich, but it's wealthy. He could do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. It's wealthy enough. His net worth every year is like $300K. Dude got money. I ain't heard about him since the cloning thing, bro. Since he said the clone stuff. I ain't heard about him. But he's still got a net worth of $300K. And before that clone stuff, I had never heard of him. Yeah, he was doing stuff, and he's been, like, made songs, I guess, with a couple famous rappers or whatever. But I ain't heard about this dude, man. Kid Buu. It's Dragon Ball Z. Look him up, man. The government could have easily said, you know what, stop talking about it. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. I mean, same thing with Gucci Mane, bro. But we ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna leave that alone, you know? That's the last topic of the day. What happened to CLONES, bro? And did they actually perfect their cloning process? Very possible. Why not? Why not? If you could do it to a sheep or a monkey, why not? But like I said, that's the last topic of the day. We're gonna stop the episode right there. Thank y'all for watching, listening, blah, blah, blah. Follow me on Twitter at IamDKTJ. I appreciate every listen, every view, every this and that and the third. And you guys make my day when y'all comment and let me know that you watched, you listened, because I just be rambling half the time, man. Like, just being honest, I be rambling like a mug. And it's really, I don't know, it's really just an outlet for me. Because if I wasn't doing this, I'd be somewhere probably depressed. Because this feels like a time in my life where I would be depressed ordinarily. But you guys keep me going, man. Like, I appreciate you 100%. Yeah, that's it, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all again, and thank you one more time. And we out. I ain't editing nothing, YouTube, except it endure the fall of the camera.